Happy afternoon, Sunday afternoon here in June. We are at the Steve Schmidt Gymnasium at Ballinger Fieldhouse, Mott Community College, Flint, Michigan, for the Flint Monarchs versus the Kansas City crossover, and it's the second of a back-to-back scheduled matchup here between these two teams. Randall W. Scott III here with my main man, Mason Palmatier. Mason, how we doing today?
We're doing good. We got summer hoops, man. Not much better than it. You got back-to-back this weekend. You got the Monarchs. You got Kansas City crossover. It's going to be a good one. Monarchs showed them why they're the reigning champs yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a domination from start to finish. You know,
absolutely.
103-45 victory. That was a pretty impressive win by this Flint team. They are the reigning champions of the league. They won the championship, and we're going to pause here real quick for the national anthem. We'll be back to fill you in on a little bit more. Right, the anthem is played, and we're getting ready here to tip off Flint Monarchs versus the Kansas City crossover. And we were just telling you how the Flint team and the Kansas City team matched up yesterday, less than 24 hours ago. We were in this gym playing, and Flint kind of ran them out of the gym. But it was Kansas City's first time ever playing in the GWBA.
Yeah, it was their first taste of GWBA action. They got that team formed not too long ago. Starting it really from the ground up. You've seen them doing some fundraising efforts, trying to get this thing up off the ground moving and bring some basketball to the beautiful city of Kansas City.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to have Camp tipping it off here against Dijonais. And Dijonais Callaway, sorry about that. Had to check that name real quick. I'm a little rusty myself here. But Callaway had a great game yesterday. She kind of set the pace for Kansas City. I would look for them to try to go inside early, get her in the post, see if she could put some of those moves on to kind of establish themselves in the interior first today. I'm expecting Kansas City to try that move.
Yeah, she was their main girl down low, 12 points, 8 boards. If they can just give her a bit of help on the outside, give her some options to go with, because you saw the Monarchs really locking things down inside, not letting too much come in there. Callaway could have her way. She used her size. She is 6 foot to kind of body her way in there, but still had some trouble when she was getting swamped by these Monarchs. Michaela Kelly with it after the opening tip. Quick feed outside to Baker. Baker driving in, kicks it right back out. Looking for options. Camp on the inside, switches it over to the corner. Shots up, not gonna go. Baker with a good board. Back up top, shots up. 2 missed threes in a row to start for the Monarchs, that time from Alston. KC taking things the other way now.
Yeah, you can see early that the Flint team is already sharing the ball, moving it well. Didn't get a bucket that time, but you can see it's continuing from where they left off yesterday.
Good steal there. In transition now, Mazik coming chasing after a loose ball. Try to get Michaela Kelly back on that fast break, but good heads-up play by the crossover.
Yeah, you're going to see that pressure defense coming from Flint all day long. They're going with girls that are going to get up there on the ball. They're going to pressure it. They're going to force this Kansas City team into some turnovers, and that's going to lead to some easy points.
Yeah, they didn't have any problem picking them up full court yesterday here and there, putting a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah,
2 seconds to get a shot off here. Shots up, gonna go off the glass, no rim touch. Shot clock violation there. Tough first really set offensive possession there for the crossover.
Got a pair of players tying their shoes up here in the middle. You don't usually see two at once, but Fate is with them on this. But that defense for the Flint Monarchs showing out early on. I mean, on their second possession, shot clock violation. I think you're going to see them lock it down all day. Yeah,
and we saw yesterday they got those shifty guards on the outside able to stop any shooting opportunities. And inside, you got those big bodies in there not letting anything in with Baker and Camp out there. Baker recovers a loose ball, takes a bit of a body.
A double dribble to call there.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. Saying she picked up her dribble. I think there was some contact there.
A little bit.
She got bumped, and you can see Cunningham just shaking it off coming down the street.
Monarchs bench not too pleased with that one.
No.
Taking things the other way now. Over in the corner, shots up for Snow, not gonna fall. Forward there from Alston, taking things the other way. Right down the throat of the defense, kicks it out to the corner. Kelly shots up. First taste of points here for the Monarchs. 3-point shot is good from Kelly.
4 possessions so far for Flint. They've had a shooter in that corner wide open every time. That play is working. Kansas City's going to have to adjust because that plays all day.
Shots up from Anderson. Quick response there from the top of the key. Floats one right in. Took them a 7-point run before they could really get a response against Flint yesterday. If they can go basket for basket, they might have some opportunity to keep things close here, as looks like a Monarch picked up a foul on that play.
It's going to be on the ground there. I don't think she was in the act of shooting. Let's see what the ref says. Yep, going to be on the ground, so they'll be taking it out from the baseline.
7:45 gone. A bit more low scoring than what we saw yesterday. Monarchs really jumped out quick yesterday, but a bit slower today. Up top, Kelly. Back over to the left side. Trying to line up a shot. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Up top with Kelly. Resetting things a little bit here. Baker wanted to come over for some help. Pass strip there by Snow. Coming the other way on the fast break. A lot of pressure right at half court from Mazik. She's not afraid to make some contact on you on defense. We saw that yesterday. Very aggressive defender. Good steal there. Hustle play by Kelly. In the break now. Baker takes some contact, shrugs it off, misses the layup. Grabs her own miss though. Back up top. Alston, 3-point shot, not going to fall. Fighting for a loose ball. Callaway takes it out of bounds.
So no bucket on that play, but the way that Kelly blew up that dribble handoff, I mean, that's determination right there. If you're a dribble handoff is supposed to be a standard set play. Kelly put her head in there, broke up the play. Awesome work.
Yeah, and Baker with that hustle after grabbing her own miss, with a lot of KC crossover bodies in the paint too. Now the crossover with it. Shot swat out of bounds, it looked like there by Camp.
Yeah.
Hard to get by her.
Yeah.
Biggest girl on the floor.
And it's hard to see the size difference out here, but Flint's got a sizable difference. And their best rebounder just got called up to the WNBA, to the Chicago Sky. So wait until she gets back. Well, hopefully she stays up there in that league. But if she does come back, look at the triple towers they're going to have down there, right? That's going to be a formidable front court for the Flint team, no doubt.
Yeah, Kalia Hillsman averaging 12 boards a game overseas and got the call up just before the WBA season got kicked off for the Monarchs, but Janine Camp holding things down there.
Yeah, due to an injury, she got called up on a 4-day contract up to the big leagues. What we
Chicago Sky.
You know, and these women here, that shows you the skill level we're dealing with. You're getting girls called up, women called up to the WNBA, play highest level of ball.
Yeah, every girl on the floor here has touched a Division I floor or overseas professional league floor. A lot of talent here as Mazie comes up with the board. Fall for that one. Camp in transition, lays it up, lays it in. Good heads-up play there by Mazik to spot her down low.
I think in the third game of the year now for Flint, you could tell that running the floor is one of their specialties.
Absolutely.
Turnovers, they're getting after it. You're going to have to put up with that all night long because they're going to be in your face. Pressure defense, easy buckets.
Yeah, both sides, they can run it inside beautifully. Top of the key, kicks it out. Snow 3-point shots up, not going to touch anything there. Shot clock, 2 seconds left on it now. She's got to get a shot up. I don't think she knows the time on it.
Yeah, she didn't realize the time on the clock.
Yeah, it didn't reset after that shot.
Yeah.
And she was getting swamped by Monarchs. That doesn't make things easy.
Yeah. Yep. good crowd here tonight, man. We didn't see a lot of numbers yesterday, but the fans are still filing in, and we want to see more people in this gym. So hopefully getting this broadcast out there, getting people to see this will get people in here. But a lot more than yesterday, and that's a good sign.
Camp swings it out. 3-point shot from Alston, gonna fall. Broke the single season record, I believe, at USC. Yeah. For 3-point shots.
And Coach Wynn, we talked to him yesterday before the game. He was just raving about Alston, telling us that, you know, she's got as many or more accolades than LeBron James coming out of the state of Ohio, right? 3 Miss Basketball Awards in the state of Ohio, 2nd leading scorer in Ohio history behind LeBron James in all of the basketball, men and women. That's huge to have her on this team.
Excuse me, that was my mistake. Mazik broke the 3-point single season record at USC, but Alston was 3-time Big Ten first team at OSU, so that's an achievement in and of itself as well.
Oh, no doubt. All right, got a little Eric B. and Rakim in the background if you can't hear that right there. We're going a little 50 years of hip-hop back in the day replay back here. All right.
No one knows old school better than Randy Scott.
You know I got to drop a few references because got the DJ spinning over here, and it's nice.
Absolutely.
All right, 8-2, Flint Monarchs picking up where they left off early. I think you're going to see more fight out of this Kansas City team just by the way it went down yesterday. These girls are competitors. They're going to be out here fighting, scrapping, clawing. I think we're going to see a closer game, but I think the Flint's still going to have the advantage all day.
Well, I feel like they got a little blindsided yesterday too. They just didn't quite know what they were up against. This Monarchs squad is loaded with experience and talent.
Yeah, you're talking about ladies from all over the world coming here to play together at Flint, be part of this championship team.
That was a great move by Caesar to get inside, but God, it's hard to get past Janine Camp down low. Kelly coming up the other side now. Shots up from Alston, not going to touch rim. Right into the hands of Camp though. Call that one an assist, maybe?
Yeah, we'll give her an assist on that. I mean, we're being good today. That counts.
Tiana Snow coming up down the stretch now. Mazik in front, tenacious defender.
Oh. Got her on a push there.
Yeah, gonna get booked for the reach there.
Yeah, that's good defense, but little too handsy on that one. A little too handsy on that one.
We saw she's not afraid to get a little handsy yesterday. She was playing some good defense, but also picked up some fouls on the way. 4 personal fouls for her yesterday.
All right, we got a line change coming up here at the next stop for Flint. They got 2 team fouls right now.
Anderson takes it down to the baseline, floats one up, gonna rim out. Camp with a board, and it's hard to compete if you're Gigi Hopkins down there. I mean, that's almost a whole foot of a difference in height.
I think over a foot.
Alston pump fakes, and now trying to figure out how to play this one. Nice inside feed to Camp, but just a bit too much behind that one.
Great position by Camp that time. Rushed the shot a little bit, but she was where she needed to be to get that shot off.
I think it was Coach Dre talking about how she can really do it with both hands, too, left and right.
Yeah, that was a good lefty shot there, too. She just rushed it just a tad.
Callaway tried to grab her own board after that missed shot, but Alston there to recover that. Mazik now in the corner, wanted to pull up. Steps back, 3-point shots up. Not going to graze rim there. Board by Caesar, but crossover trying to get it out of their own side now. Hopkins coming over now. Alston to beat. Kicks it back out of Callaway. Wanted to pull up there. Hand off to Anderson. 8 seconds to get a shot off. Floats it into Hopkins. Keeps it in. 3 seconds now. Inside Callaway. Left hand gonna hit rim, but not gonna fall.
Yeah.
Monarchs really making things tough for them to get a shot off.
Yeah, shot clock's winding down almost every possession now for Kansas City. They're gonna have to work to get it in there.
Camp posting up on Callaway. Try to get it over her, but lost a little control of it. Now Mazik coming from the corner, grabs a foul. Shot's not gonna fall, but she'll get 2 chances at the line, it looks like.
That's how you go to the rim strong there. She used her body, shielded it off, got the contact, now she'll be going to line for 2. So we got some wholesale changes here for both teams. Looks like Cryer, Boyd, and Combs now will enter in for Flint. And St. Louis will make some changes too. And we're gonna have our first timeout of the day. And we'll take a little break and be right back with you. All right, welcome back. And the score now is 10-2 Flint. And
Mazik's shot going to rim out that time. As a whole, the Monarchs didn't get to the line too much last time, but shot 69.2%, 9 for 13 from the charity stripe. They sent the crossover to the line a lot, 17 for 25 for the crossover at the charity stripe, but if they can knock down some more of those shots, might help them in their efforts, keeping things a little closer.
Yep. All right, new lineups in here for both teams.
Rice gets a screen, shakes off 2 defenders, floats one up, gonna rim out, board by Kelly. In transition now, looks like she might take this herself. She does, loses it on the way up. Gonna stay in that end for Monarchs inbound.
That was a good little floater move there by Rice, just a little bit off the front of the rim, but she turned that corner and had purpose.
Yeah, we didn't see her get any buckets yesterday. We'll see if she can get some this afternoon. Boyd in her first stint in the game, and no hesitation. First shot, first make.
Yeah, 3 feet behind the line on that one and just knocked it down with all the confidence in the world. That was a pro-level shot looking right there.
I don't think there's anyone on this squad with more confidence and poise than Asia Boyd when she steps onto that floor. She knows she's her.
Oh, yeah.
Rice gets taken up quick by Combs. Now over to the wing. Looks like Keys taking it up all the way, runs into some traffic, grabs her own miss, gonna get the foul. Not the make, but she'll get 2 chances to the line.
Yeah. Kansas City purposefully now trying to get to the hole, get those fouls, get those whistles to go, and that's a smart move right now. When things aren't working so good for you, do what you got to do. Points are hard to get. Try to get yourself to the line, get yourself some easy buckets. Even though she just missed the first one there.
Yeah, if they want to get to the line, they got to make them. Struggled a little bit yesterday, but we'll see what happens today. Couldn't make the second one either, it looks like, or did she?
No, missed them both.
Kelly now kicks it over to Combs, driving baseline. Nice move to get open, but couldn't knock down the shot, hit the back iron. Stays in that end for Monarchs inbound. Down low to Asia Boyd, and 1 bucket. Caught the crossover, sleeping a little bit there on that inbound.
Yeah, what a weapon to come off your bench today, right? Asia Boyd steps in, she's got 5 quick points, and she's going to the line for number 6. She's been in it for about 20 seconds, I think.
Yeah, she's really having a good stretch so far. Had over 20 in their first game, had 11 yesterday on some solid shooting. Or excuse me, 20 yesterday. Looking at Kelly's score line, she had 11 points yesterday. Boyd was 7 for 10. And in their first game, didn't have the best shooting outing, was 5 for 19, but yesterday shooting 70%, that's a big improvement. Lane takes it over. She's getting swamped at half court, and Cryer comes up with the steal. Combs lays it up and in on the fast break. Rice the only one back to try and stop it.
There's that pressure defense. They're going to keep up the full court pressure here.
Another one. Boyd down low. Is that 7? 8, excuse me. She had that free throw.
Paying dividends. Great substitution there by Coach Wynn. Oh, that was a great sequence right there.
Absolutely.
Hit the free throw, get the steal, put the bucket back up, and Flint is rolling right now, 21-2.
Yeah, before you know it, they're up and they're stopping them on every play. Keys in the corner, gets tipped up. Callaway grabs the miss. Still trying to secure it, someone here. Now it's Lane. Shrugs Combs off. And it looks like that'll go.
Yeah, it's going to be against Combs there on the reach there. A little bit more of a reach there than you'd like, but that's her foul. Team's 4th foul, I believe. It says 2 on the board, but I think he said 4 foul. Yeah, I think they're up there. And in the GWBA, it's 5 fouls and you're shooting in the quarter. So and there's 1:51 left in the first right now. And Flint just dominating, only allowing 1 bucket so far.
Yeah, fantastic defense to start. Smith looking for some options here. Gets swamped again down low, and looks like Combs taking a hard fall in the paint after that one.
Yeah, she might have hit her head on the way down. She's okay, shaking it off, it looks like, but that one's going to hurt a little.
Yeah. She took a couple tumbles yesterday, too, I'm pretty sure, but able to shrug him off pretty quick.
Yep.
Smith now shooting for 2 after, yeah, I mean, you see them as soon as one of the crossovers starts driving, everyone in the paint just collapses on them, and they get so smothered they can't kick it out to anyone.
Yeah, yep, no doubt. We talked to Coach Westbrook yesterday before the game, and, you know, she was just telling us about this team a little bit. She said, you know, this team, everyone on this team is a force of their own. You know, they all play with heart. I think was her quote, and then a lot of sacrifice. And you talk about some of the sacrifices that these women give up to play the game they love. You know?
Yeah, they're living double lifestyles. They got families at home. They got jobs that they're taking off to make a long road trip up here.
Yeah, I mean, talking about all the sacrifice they made in high school, at the D1 college level, then going overseas to play most of these girls, right? And then at home, and some of them are raising families, and this is really a great opportunity for these women. And she's right. They sacrifice a lot to get where they're at.
Three-point shot's good there from Christian Keys. And yeah, I mean, it really adds to the culture of this whole league too. I mean, it's all for the love of the game at the end of the day. Cryer looking for options. Loses it on the way in.
No doubt, and we saw the Kansas City team roll straight off the out of the van, you know, yesterday from a long road trip from Kansas City, getting out here, playing their first game in a new league, and trying to adjust to this, and then having to get up in the morning and do it again. It's hard enough to play back-to-back games, but you add a 12-hour road trip on that, and then you also add just the stress of being in a league you've never played in before. And you got to commend what Coach Westbrook and the rest of this team's had to do so far.
Absolutely. Nothing but respect and love for all the players out here. Boyd to inbound on the far side after that, picking up that foul. Minute to go in the first quarter, and the Monarchs are picking up where they left off yesterday. Cryer on the right wing. Decides to pull up, airballs that three. Boyd with the miss. Or grabs the miss, excuse me. Took a step out of bounds, though, before she got that pass off. Gonna stay over there for a KC inbound.
And that looks like, from Cryer there, that looks like a day two shot right there. You know, legs a little tired, didn't get everything in it, airballed that one. You know, she just played less than 24 hours ago in a high-level game.
Cryer comes up with it after that attempt there. Feeds Baker down low, let her cook. Nice heads-up pass there. We see Cryer facilitating the game well, and Combs playing defense well. Now on the break, Boyd. Nice feed to Cryer, back to Boyd. Over and over again, like clockwork, the Monarchs are playing.
And this is when Flint's at their best right here. Pressure, defense, turnovers, running. You can't stop them when you get that thing rolling.
47 points from turnovers yesterday. 48 fast break points.
I mean, that's an unbelievable amount. 47 points is more than the entire Kansas City scored yesterday. So that is exactly what Coach Witt is trying to bring up here. A different style game, a little more in your face.
Absolutely.
Full court pressure, get those turnovers. I think Baker yesterday must have had 4 or 5 fast breaks just on that play alone. Just off of turnovers, running the floors, you know, and they were having fun sharing the ball. You could see the joy in their faces. You know, nobody was looking for their own shot. It was all about how can we get the easiest shot, get our teammates involved. That ball was whipping all over the place yesterday.
Yeah, it's a fun style of basketball to watch and to play here. Cryer pulls up from 3. That time won't fall either. 2 seconds left to get a shot off. Keys chucks it up.
Oh, look good.
It had some aim on it, just needed a little bit more power. And that'll do it for our first quarter action here at the Steve Smith Gymnasium at Mott Community College in Flint, Michigan. 25-6 is your score. We'll step away for just a moment for second quarter action.
Oh, we're coming back from break now, and you know we got the game playing in the background here, right here. What? 50 Cent, the game, right? You know this one?
Every time. BJ's on it today, that's for sure.
Now you know
At least for
it, man.
Randy. What'd you do? Give him your phone, show him your aux?
I'll tell you what, man. We get some digital underground here. I might be dancing. You won't be able to stop me out here, man.
All right, we're back at it. Hopkins takes it over half court. Scans the floor, finds Snow in the left wing. Callaway comes up for it. 10 seconds to get a shot off here now. Back out to Anderson. Taken up by Cryer, a tenacious defender to try and get past there. Floats it in. 2 seconds, 1 second. Shots up. Not going to go. Grabs a miss, though. Hopkins loses it, though. Hits the ground, and Webb came up with it. Oh, hard fall there from Snow.
Lots of bodies hitting the floor right now.
Yeah.
Man. These girls are playing aggressively. Kansas City on the last play down, they tried a little high post pick and roll there, and Flint just was blowing everything up. They tried to reset it a couple times, wasn't happening. Another rush shot by Kansas City, and that's been the tone of the day. They just can't get clean looks.
Well, and that's what happens when you assemble so much experience in the squad. They can read that like a book. Boyd with their second attempt now. That'll fall. And what an impact off the bench she's had already. I mean, she's got just about half of the Monarchs' points.
I think we got a clock problem here. What do we got here? I think we got to reset the shot clock here, so we'll be side out here for just a second. Oh. All right, that little shot clock issue that we had yesterday. I know all about having shot clock issues. I had a few of my own.
It's harder than it looks. It's harder than it looks.
Yes.
Snow looking for that inbound. Eventually gets it to Hopkins. Cryer taking her up just past half court. Hopkins managed to get past her. Now Snow with it on that right side. Trying to drive straight through Combs. Gets smothered on the way up. Hopkins grabs her miss, though, and puts it back up.
Great hustle by Hopkins there. Didn't quit on the play. Got that rebound in amongst the trees and put it back in.
Combs hop step, kicks it out, up with Cryer, though. She hasn't had too much luck from three-point land. Pass off the mark.
Lazy pass on that one. Yeah, Cryer,
and with the left hand, too.
Yeah, Cryer's having a little tough time out there today, but she'll get it back. She'll come back.
Well, she puts so much out there when she plays, too. We saw her all over the floor yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's a little tired.
Yeah,
but there she is again. Fast break, Stevie Anderson trailing, gets the foul, bucket won't fall.
And that's how you make up for a bad pass. You come right back on the defensive end, get a steal, take it to the rim, now you're at the line for two.
Great mentality to have. She, an alum of the Big Ten, I believe she played at Rutgers most recently. 8:34 to go in the first half of action, and KC still looking to get into double digits. Cryer just not having too much luck in terms of shooting today, but she makes up for it on defense every time, that's for sure. Misses a pair at the line there. Anderson taking it up the floor now. Picked up by Cryer at half. Manages to shake the defense a little bit. Callaway now can't get it past the right knee of Baker. Now in transition, Cryer lays it up. Another tough break for her, but Boyd there, cleanup crew.
Yeah, Cryer on the defensive end, A+ today. Offensively, she's struggling a little bit, but you can't pay for that kind of pressure.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's Gary Payton-like intensity out there. You aren't getting the ball past her. You're just not doing it.
Yeah, and if you're not making the shots, help get your teammates set up for something. That's what happened there. Hopkins taking it up the right side. Cryer there again. Callaway posting up on Baker. Tough to get past her. Baker gets booked for the foul. Not happy about that one.
Yeah, that's a good, strong move by Callaway there. Got her down, good position in the post, made a good, strong move, and now she's at the line for two. So
yeah, and we saw her yesterday. She's really fluid in her post move assets, but just gets smothered when there's so many Monarchs in the paint.
Yeah, and the height differential that like we talked about earlier. Flint's got a front line that's got some size to it. It looks like most of the starters are going to come back in. Kelly and Camp and Alston and Mazik all back in. Boyd's going to take a seat. Cryer's going to take a seat. Combs going to take a seat, and we're back to the starting crew now.
Yeah, I mean, Dee Callaway is the tallest girl on the Kansas City roster, but you got two girls that are boasting 6'5", 6'6" on the Monarchs roster. It's hard to really fight through there. And Baker 6'2" and so much experience defensively. Camp posting up. Fighting for that loose ball, goes to the ground. fighting for it. Respect the Snow for going down with that height disadvantage there.
Gonna have a jump ball, and they are actually gonna jump it up here. No possession arrow. And it'll be Camp against Snow on this jump.
And she got tied up in a couple jumps yesterday. It wasn't too hard for Camp to win them.
No.
Like we just saw there, just a little hop, tip it over. 3-point shots up. Not gonna fall for Alston. Baker chases after a loose ball, gets it right back to her. Finds Baker in the corner, floats it into Camp. Mazik on the outside, gets past Anderson. In the corner, Kelly gets her open, swirls out, tips out of Anderson's fingers, but Callaway there to clean up that board. Anderson the other way now.
Lots of open looks, good ball movement by the Flint team. Even though not all the shots are going down, there's lots of open looks.
Mazik running the floor the other way now. Alston drives in on the left, picks up a foul on the way, and that'll go down on
Snow.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be your second.
Looks like it.
Your second personal on Snow.
Yeah, and you can only do that so many times. You just got to try and stop them the best you can without fouling them, because you know the Monarchs are going to drive it down. Kelly outside now. Floats it into Baker. Takes it across the baseline. Mazik 3-point shots up. Not going to fall. 4 for 11 from 3-point land yesterday. Loses it on the way in. Snow taking it the other way now. Has some support coming, but also some Monarchs chasing after, and they'll pick up the foul. Send her to the line for 2.
That's a good foul there. Good hustle back on the play. Good transition defense there. She's going to the line there, but that would have been an easy layup without that hustle.
Solid day at the line for Snow yesterday. Shot 7 for 9 in all of her trips there. Made up the majority of her points. She had 1 3-pointer that she knocked down.
Looking ahead to next week for Flint, the St. Louis Surge will come to town, and that's a big rivalry with this Flint crew. Yeah. So, and we'll be back live here on the YouTube channel, Flint Monarchs YouTube page. So check us out next week. That game will be on Saturday at 2 o'clock.
You know what I'm excited to see is the Surge and Kansas City face off. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be a great one. Yeah, little Missouri bragging rights.
Kind of what we had here with the Queens last season in Flint.
Yes. Yeah, with the Detroit team, yes.
Actually picked up one of their former players in Michaela Kelly.
Yeah, that was a good rivalry for both teams there.
Kelly grabs a miss.
Yeah, reached in right over her neck there and gave a foul there.
Stops it at 6:06. KC managed to get into double digits just a moment ago. Still trailing by 21 though.
We need a clock stop just so I could talk about this beat that's playing in the background right now. One of my favorite beats of all time.
It's a solid one, that's for sure.
Little Pound Cake by Drake and Jay-Z. There you go.
Can't foul on the way up, and that's all you can really do to stop her when your tallest girl is still 6 inches shorter than Janine Camp.
In week 1, the Flint team faced off against Wisconsin Glow, and you may remember the championship game last year right here in this building where the Flint team beat Wisconsin, who was the favorite in that game, beat them on a buzzer beater to win the championship for it all. That was one exciting game, but Flint went up there in the first game this year, pulled out the victory up there, so now we're looking for our 3rd straight win to start off the season strong, and you can tell defending champions are here for real. Yeah,
they're hungry for another one, and they're ready 5 times, trying to make it 6 this season. As that one's tipped out of bounds, going to stay KC basketball in the offensive end. Quick to Hopkins up top. Taken up by Baker. Might have to dish it out here with that mismatch. No, so take it right down. Kicks it out. Callaway with it. Top of the key. Step back. Camp got a hand on it.
Oh, nice behind the back dribble.
Mazik cooking now. Kelly lays it in, and it's going to swirl out. Hopkins taking it the other way now. And her pass just too high there for Christian Keys to get to. And that'll be Monarchs ball.
Great block and the steal by Camp, and that fast break was taken off quick.
Yeah, and Camp's big, but she can move and move on both ends of the floor too.
No doubt. All right, take a second here to thank this DTV crew who's working harder here. Got Ryan Ryapel on the 1s and 2s doing all of our switching today. Of course, I told you about my man Mason announcing with me. And up top on camera, we got his brother Seth, and also Big Trevor in the house. DTV's bringing it all day, every day.
Shots up and out from Mazik. Alston back out with it now. Steps back, three-point shot, gonna fall right in the face of her defender. Nothing but confidence there.
Shooting threes is what she does extremely well.
Looking to find a feed inside. Caesar can't secure it. Camp comes up with a steal. Mazik chasing after that loose pass. Takes it up herself, takes the contact, no foul, but that shot will drop. And now Lane coming up the other way. Try to find, looked like Keys inside, but too many bodies there for her to secure that pass. That'll go out of bounds, Monarchs basketball. And we'll step away for this timeout for a moment. 37-10, Monarchs leading the way.
All right, got 4:24 left in the half. And yesterday's halftime score was very similar. I think it was 52-18. We're going to be somewhere close to that probably by the time this quarter gets out. Flint team a little bit slower on the offensive end this time, but the defense is right where it was, if not better. If not better.
They're stopping every opportunity they can inside. Alston outside. And Smith right up on her. Manages to get it off to Camp. Floats it up, floats it in off the glass for Camp. Effortless for her down low. Kelly picking up Caesar full court. Now Lane with it. Finds an open Rice in the left corner. Gonna airball at time, tough break. Caesar, cleanup crew down low, puts it back for two. Kelly takes it up now. Over to Alston on the right wing. Lane in front, gets a screen from Cam, breaks through the defense. Now takes it back out. She's got a double on the outside. Cam down low, what a pass, right of the needle there. Grabs her own miss, loses it on the way down, it looked like. Now coming up the other way, Smith. Mazik right up in her grill, sends that one out of bounds.
She was one dribble away from taking that one all the way.
Yeah, barely let her get past half court.
Just past her fingertips. And so Boyd's going to come in for Camp. And so Cunningham will also take a seat. Oh, no, Baker stayed in. Sorry about that. Baker Cunningham will also stay in. Looked like she was coming out for a minute.
3:21 to go. And they got Cryer and Combs waiting to come in after the next play, too. Rice barely gets it. Gets swamped right away. But Keys coming up, fouled hard there by Boyd.
Okay, Cryer and Combs coming in. Last time this crew came in, I think there was more fast breaks points than I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
I bet you there's 3 minutes left. I'm a betting man right now when I say that when Cryer gets back in this game, there'll be at least 3 more fast breaks before this half ends.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That time of intensity on the defensive end.
Yeah, all you gotta do is get Cryer to force a turnover and find Combs down low on the break. She's ready for it every time. Taking out Alston and Mazik. We've seen them checking in a lot together. They like to throw them out on the wings and let them throw up some shots from outside.
Yes, no doubt. I think we're going to see more of that outside shooting in the second half, guaranteed.
Yeah, as Coach Dre said, they like to run their offense through their forwards and let their guards run the defense on the outside. Baker. Now up top, Kelly. Double up top. Combs.
Oh,
a lot of bodies in the paint, not going to stop her from floating it in with the left hand off the glass. Smith up now. Combs in front, a bit of a size disadvantage, but she'll take it all the way. Floats it up and in. Nice finish at the rim there.
Yeah, that was a great from start to finish. Just took off and beat the defense back and clean layup.
Yeah, she was flying, but she had that nice soft touch going up.
Oh.
And Baker goes up for a tough board, takes a shot to the back before she hits the floor.
Yeah.
Looks to be all right, though.
Yeah.
Stops it at 2:35.
Yeah, almost a dangerous play there. Came down and Snow was trying to box out there, got underneath her. Everybody's okay, though.
Baker didn't get to the line at all yesterday. This is her first trip to the line this season. Knocks down her first one.
No, she did most of her damage on the fast break. She was running the floor very well yesterday. And anytime they got one of those steals, she was out there in front. It was so easy. Reward your big people on the break for running. And they definitely did that at least 4 or 5 times yesterday.
Yeah, she picked up 8 points, 7 boards, and 4 steals. And a solid game for her.
And there's our first turnover. And here come the Monarchs on the break.
Kelly kicks it over to Boyd. Different duo, same points.
Yeah, there's going to be at least 3 of these.
We'll see. Tipped out there when Keys was handling, and platoon swap coming in for the crossover.
Yep, Snow, Hopkins coming back in, Callaway coming back in.
Looked like Caesar too.
Yep.
And Webb coming in for the Monarchs after this next play. Snow back to Hopkins. And on the inbounds even too, always taking the crossover a second to get in because of how aggressive this defense is from the Monarchs. Snow in the left corner, shots up, gonna rim out. Good board from Cryer flying in at the last second.
Yeah, good play by Callaway there. Sensed the double team, kicked it to the open person. Shot didn't go down, but it was a really good look.
Baker, power dribble, gets inside, gets it in. Quick, easy points.
There's
good save from Combs, wow.
Oh.
Not happy that she didn't get a foul there, but Cryer cleaning things up, gets her first bucket for 2.
Let's see if we get one more, and there's the third fast break.
Oh my gosh,
3
you called
steals
it.
in a row. You can see that coming a mile away. That team is so intense.
They're gonna make it 4. They got the full court press in effect.
Yeah, I'm not sure Kansas City's gonna get it across the half line again without another steal.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, pretty impressive defense there.
There's so much energy too, and it's wild. I mean, they only got like 9 or 10 players on the roster, but every single one of them coming out, playing every play like it's the last.
And you know what a play like that does? It just sparks you to do more for a team. There's another steal and another layup. There it is.
That pass might as well have been to Webb. It looked like it was right at her, trying to get it to that right hand to Hopkins, but struggled to.
Coach Westbrook not happy here. That's a total lack of concentration and execution there on that point. So
yeah, they're melting down on their own end of the floor.
Yeah, she's preaching that to her team right now, and you can see that the fire right there. She's got to get these girls, these ladies fired back up and get them more in tune for the second half.
Well, and it's hard to fire them up but tell them to slow things down at the same time because you want them to have energy, but you don't want them to get too antsy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, oh yeah, she's really getting into them right now. Yeah, this is pretty intense right there. But you know, you got to get those players to respond some way or another. And let's see how they come out and see the last minute and a half here. They can put a couple good possessions together.
Buck 29 to go. 53-16 with the Monarchs leading. And at the half yesterday, they were leading 50-18. So. They've outdone themselves. This
used to be my favorite song on Yo MTV Raps back in 1992.
I can see you breaking it down to this at a wedding or something.
Actually, this one's older. This one's probably like 89. I don't even know. Love me some Rob Bass. Okay, anyways. Here we go with the inbound.
And again,
another steal.
Kelly that time putting her body on the line to stop that one. Combs driving in now. On the baseline is Boyd. A lot of bodies in the paint. She'll get the foul. Bucket won't fall, but 2 chances at the line.
That is 4 straight steals off the inbounds. You just don't see that happen very often. This Flint team is locked in. This defense is on another level, on another planet right now. Kansas City can't even get the ball in bounds.
I'm excited to see what's to come from them for this season if they got this much fire in them.
Yeah.
Already.
Yep. And once again, we do know Kansas City is new to this league, but they are getting the message right now, what it takes to succeed at the highest levels out here.
Another one, 5
fifth
times.
steal in a row. Oh! And maybe the refs showed a little mercy with a travel violation there, because I certainly didn't see any steps.
It looked like it was a hop step. They might have just called her for that. But
all right, they were finally able to break the press.
No points there. Hard fall from Webb.
Oh, she's going to go to the line for 2 there. So I think Snow will be at the line for 2. Oh, it's Keys, sorry. Keys will be at the line for 2.
Stops at 114, and Webb wanted the foul for herself there, but obviously not going to be too mad about it with where the score stands right now. Single bonus now.
But 5 straight steals on the inbounds. I've never seen anything like that.
No, you don't see it, especially at this high level. And it's not like all the girls on this floor on both teams have a lot of experience D1 overseas. But the Monarchs just that age, that wisdom that comes with playing so much more overseas and at the highest level. More WNBA experience, too, as Combs takes a hard fall. Yeah, I mean, it shows.
Yeah, definitely.
Combs gets up, looks to be all right. Another hard fall for her.
Yeah, there's been a couple of them today. A lot of hard contact. These women are getting after it right now. And we'll have a penalty situation, so looks like Combs will be shooting 2 here.
Stops things at 104 before we head to the locker rooms for a halftime break. Knocks the first one down. Combs yesterday with 11, one of 5 double-digit scorers for the Monarchs, and 2 players, Cryer and Baker, were only a bucket off from being 6 and 7. Less than a minute to go now. No look pass inside to Kelly. Kelly doubled. Shot clock's gonna expire. That clock went fast, I feel like.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that coming. You don't see it happen with the Monarchs too often.
Yeah, I don't think it reset after the last out of bounds, so Monarchs didn't realize it either, and that's a turnover, a rare turnover for them today.
Good break here for the crossover. Nice easy layup there for Callaway on the break.
Oh, wow, getting a little sloppy now. There's another turnover. Oh,
almost gave them a taste of their own medicine. Cryer now trying to break inside. Wanted that baseline cut from someone, didn't get it.
I got about 37 seconds left, and yeah, very similar to yesterday. The halftime was 52 to 18. Now we're going to be looking at 55 to 20. So it's playing out almost the way it was scripted yesterday. Lots of turnovers, lots of intense defense from the Flint team, and Kansas City just feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, they got 10 points just from that stretch alone where they got 5 straight turnovers off the inbound. Ooh, nice little move to get inside past 2 defenders from Snow.
That's a little Hakeem-like up and under there. Good move.
I like the creativity. 15 to go. Still got the shot clock up there by just a smidgen. Cryer hasn't hit a shot from 3-point land and still struggles. Swirls out on her that time. A bit unlucky.
Yeah, tough luck miss right there.
3 seconds now. Hopkins with it. Has to get it off. Off the glass, not going to fall. And that'll do it. 55-22 our score. Head into the halftime break. Monarchs leading the way yet again. We'll be back after this break.
right, we're coming back with the second half of the Monarchs and the Kansas City crossover. And I'll let you tell us what song we got on now.
I honestly can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Okay, we got some Drake though, right?
Yes, we got Drake.
There you go. All right. Flint Monarchs 55, Kansas City crossover 22. Second game of a back-to-back doubleheader at home, and it's a rainy Sunday, and things are just getting warmed up in here because it was the second half yesterday where the Flint defense turned it up another notch and just put Kansas City away quickly and efficiently.
First off, Back Outside Boys. That's the name of the song. Back Outside Boys.
Okay, there we go.
Second off, yes, you're completely right. They ran it both ways yesterday.
Okay.
Especially on defense. Yeah, like you said, that's where they turn it up, stopping every play. I mean, I think, yeah, they ended the first half with 18 yesterday and second half with 45, but Monarchs had 103 after only getting 50 in the first. So they turned it up.
Yep, and some halftime stats here. Boyd came off the bench for Flint and dropped 21 before they even blinked on him.
On fantastic shooting, too. 8 for 9 from the field.
Yeah, incredible performance so far by Asia Boyd, and that's going to be an 8-second violation. Couldn't get the ball across half. That's not the kind of start that Coach Westbrook and Kansas City had in mind, but that Flint defense is just on display, and it's amazing.
Especially after how the last half ended with all those inbound turnovers, just not ideal. In the opposite corner, Alston, three-point shots up and in from Mazik, the assist.
Nice, easy set shot from the corner, and that set has beat this Kansas City team all weekend long. That ball movement, getting into the open corner, open shot.
Another turnover. Jeez, oh, Pete. Kelly with some help coming along. Takes it up herself, shots up, foul. Shot's not going to fall.
Hit her with a little hesitation dribble right there to get to the rim. I loved it.
31 points off of turnovers is what Flint ended the first half with. 20 fast break points and 30 bench points, but 21 of those from Asia Boyd, so did a bit of lifting off the bench. But
when more than half your points in a half are coming off of turnovers, that means you got the defense ratcheted it up.
20 total turnovers is what the crossover had. 16 of those were steals from the Monarchs. And 5 of those steals came from Siani Cryer. Or 4, excuse me, but felt like 8 with how many she was playing defense on.
Yeah, Kansas City's just outgunned today. That's just how it is. But they're new to this league, and I think they're going to grow and learn. And it's a nice addition to the league, getting that Midwest represented even more in this GWBA. Yeah,
and they got weapons, but it's the fact of the matter that the Monarchs, their weapons have seen more action.
Oh, and we got a little collision up top. Cryer and Snow in a collision on the bench, but everybody gets up. Everybody's going to be fine here. That's great hustle right there.
And sportsmanship, too, not getting all crabby or anything. It's all part of the game. Hustle play, you got to respect it.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That was actually Smith. I'm sorry. Smith went flying into the Monarchs bench going for that loose ball. And I'm telling you what right now, right? You're down 30 points, right? 28 points. You're still hustling like that?
Yeah, that's respect. That's respect.
Seriously. Yeah, that's good hustle there.
Playing till the whistle at his finest. Mazik in the corner, feeds Camp on the baseline. She's doubled, trying to spin out of it. Opposite side, Baker, 9 seconds for a shot. Kelly in the corner, back to Baker on the wing. Inside to Camp. She's got a lot of bodies around there. Kicks it over to the corner. Kelly, shot clock expires, knocks it down.
Kelly from the corner is deadly today. Yes.
KC trying to get some points up in the second half. Just about 2 minutes gone and haven't done so yet. Snow on the right side. Anderson up top now. Alston in front. Right wing back with Snow, it looks like, or Smith. Smith driving baseline, tries to lay it reverse. Not gonna go. She picks up the foul late though. And looks like she was off the ground. It'll be a shooting foul.
Back to that last Flint possession. You could see the coaching there, right? These girls have received from Coach Wynn and every other level they've been at before. The inside-out move there, right? I mean, they were feeding Camp inside, tries to make a move, it wasn't there, kicks it out. She knows exactly where her shooter is. It's up, it's in, and that's just fundamental basketball at its best.
Yeah, it's patience, it's discipline, it's knowledge of the game, trusting your teammates, knowing where they're going to be and that they're going to be there ready to help you out at a moment's notice.
Yeah, and those are all the key things to have a winning team, and I think Flint is definitely the front runner for this for this championship back-to-back style.
Absolutely.
I haven't seen every team play yet, but they already beat the Glow, and yesterday actually Glow in St. Louis, the other rivalry.
The Glow ended up winning that one.
The Glow beat them by about 19 points, I think. So, and we'll see St. Louis. They'll be in here next week, and we'll see how that matchup goes down.
Snow driving left, cuts across the key, tries to float one up, but it's hard to get that over Camp. Another jump ball, looks like just under the rack. And Camp against someone yet again. Wonder who's going to win that tip-off.
We'll see if they jump this time.
No disrespect, but she is 6'6".
Yeah, she's got a leg up on all of them here.
There it goes to Mazik. Takes it left all by herself. Shots up off the glass and in. Looked like they had a little too much on it, but it settled down as it went down.
Oh, there might be a technical here. Delay a game warning on Mazik.
It looks like she might have hit the ball as it was coming down onto Snow or Smith on the baseline.
Yeah, she slapped it away. But that was a good play. Getting to the rim, using her body.
Yeah, attacking the rack.
Yes, exactly. Couldn't get that one out. Thanks for saving me on that. I couldn't say that. Oh!
Nice pull-up three from Smith. Where'd that come from?
Smith's coming right back at her.
I respect it. I respect it. Austin driving. Oh, what a floater on the baseline. One-handed finish.
Flips it up and gets the roll. Gotta love that.
Nice little back-and-forth basketball we got going here now at the Steve Smith Gymnasium in Flint, Michigan. Smith outside. Callie plays some tough D in front of her. Kicks it into Callaway. Posting up on Camp. Gets by her. Lays it up and in. Nice post move.
That's a great matchup. If they can find more Callaway inside, I think that's their one saving grace right there, man. If they can find more of that from Callaway and the guards feeding into her, I think they're going to have a chance to at least get some solid offense established if they can get there.
For sure. And that Kelly hop step there just now. All the moves coming out on display for both sides. Some nice creativity. Callaway, left-handed, top of the key. No problem for her.
Yeah, Callaway's getting heated up. 2 good possessions down low in the paint, making 2 buckets.
I love it. Back and forth, and they get a turnover. Anderson leading the way now.
Pass was a little too hot for Baker on that one.
Pulls up, 3-point shot. A little bit too left on that one, and she knows it.
Yeah. That's the time I think now. I mean, chances of winning this game are slim here for Kansas City, right? I think you want to slow down and just try to regroup that offense. I think that was a rush shot. I think you wanted to go back. Callaway just hit 2 in a row. Give it back to her. See what you can do.
Yeah, she was kind of feeling the team's energy and just didn't hesitate, and neither did Mazik.
Mazik knew it when she let it go. Yeah, and she wasn't ashamed.
She barely even watched it fall.
Yes.
Smith v. Alston outside, and Smith starting to get past her a little, throws it a bit too hard off the glass, falls into the hands of Kelly, leading the fast break now. Goes up against Anderson, slides right by her, called it in one bucket for Michaela Kelly.
I think we're going to need some substitutions here for Kansas City. They're not getting back as fast, and I know the steals are coming on a high level there, but you can see the fast breaks going from, we're rushing back to now it's a 3-on-1 situation for Flint, so I think you might see some substitutions soon.
And they did put a lot out on that little stretch where it was pretty back and forth, a lot of gas out on that one.
Yeah.
It was just back and forth, no stops, no rest.
Yeah, I'm looking back here at 3 Kansas City teams with their hands on their knees, standing at midcourt right now. So we'll see if Westbrook gets some subs up for some. Yep, there she comes right now.
Yeah, it's a fast-paced league.
Yep.
You got to be ready for it, especially when things are starting to tighten up like they were on that stretch.
Yep, no doubt.
Smith breaks through half court. Anderson falls hard. Gets up, looks to be no worse for wear.
Looks like we're going to have a technical.
I think that'd be Mazik's second, wouldn't it?
Mazik's?
Because the delay of game at the baseline and now that, would that not be her second?
No, I think the delay game is just a warning.
Okay.
Wasn't a tech, so this will be a first technical.
Yeah, because they didn't shoot after that one, did they?
Yeah. I think the ref here is just trying to keep it under control here.
Yeah.
Getting a little out of control, so they're just going to get Mazik with a tech.
And we saw her not afraid to get physical today and yesterday.
Yeah. And it looks like it was just a little extra, a little oomph put on that screen, I think is what the ref was saying. That he put a little, yeah, oh, he couldn't run through a screen. So getting him for running through a screen.
Ah, gotcha.
A little extra, so I got you. Yeah, it's not a bad move here. I mean, the game's a little out of control. Players are a little getting after each other, so, you know, you want to just keep control of the game. And it looks like Callaway might have a little blood, too, so you're going to clean it up there, too. So we got a little extra delay here. Yeah, getting a Band-Aid going for it right over there.
Yeah, and Mazik does have a little bit of size on Anderson, so probably made it a little easier to run through that.
Yep. Stevie Anderson misses the first tech.
Tell you, I can never shoot a technical free throw. Everyone watching me, no one else but me and the ball in the hoop.
It does add a little bit of pressure, right? You think they should make it easier for you, but you get all eyes on you, and you never know, man.
It don't matter if it's the end of the game, first quarter. I would not be good in that situation.
I'm good at doling out techs, but I'm not good at shooting.
Rice with it off the inbound. Webb in front. Gets a bit of pressure there. Looks like didn't come off a Monarch there. I thought it came off the hand of Alston, but it'll go to the Monarchs' way. Webb coming up now. Floats it in to Cam. Good heads-up play there by Callaway to tip up the pass. Stays in that end for a Monarchs inbound, though. A little less than halfway through the third quarter action here in Flint, Michigan. Mazik doubled off the inbound. Webb now up top. Right wing is Alston. Rice in front of her. Feeds it inside to Camp. A little bit of a miscue for Camp there. What was the whistle for that time?
Looks like I got to push in the back, I think, on, against Camp.
Yeah, I saw her getting a little bit annoyed there. Couldn't quite tell what it was for. Didn't catch that.
Looks like they're going to call it on Rice. Must have been on the slap on the pass. So
now Webb up top. 12 seconds to get a shot off. Alston drives in, kicks it out. 3-point shots up. Swirls out from Mazik. Fighting for a loose rebound. Pops back out to Alston. Mazik. Alston. Shots up. Not going to fall. Camp. 3 crossover picking it out. If your shot's a bit too contested, kick it to the next person. Maybe they have a better shot lined up.
Yep, no doubt. Okay, we're going to hit our first media timeout, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third quarter here, and Flint's got that defensive lineup in now. They got Cryer back out running point, and Boyd is checked in.
Webb 3-point shot. Her first taste of points not going to come there. It looked like a
Cunningham
foul on.
Back,
yeah.
Yep.
Caught her a little bit when going for that rebound. That'll be foul. Same inbound.
That'll be 3 on Cunningham.
Rice coming up the right side. Webb closely contesting. Lane now. Bit of a size disadvantage here against Combs. Keys one of that shots that takes it in. Catches some contact on the way up. She'll head to the line.
We'll see if Coach Wynn here puts that press back on. I think he's going to do it again just to get this team with that press, working on that press, so when St. Louis comes to town next week, they can feel it.
Absolutely. First one will fall. It looks like or second one, excuse me.
Yeah, Keys up there with a couple of free throws.
Webb on the right wing. Steps back, 3-point shot, not gonna fall, hits front rim. Lane now taking it up, leading the break. Keys taking on Cryer, looking for an outlet. And Webb in the way, gets hacked pretty good.
Clear path foul. What do we got here? I don't know if they
looked like she was getting grabbed from behind.
Yeah, she was off to the races, so let's see what they call here. Nope, it's gonna be side out. We a common foul here. It should be on Keys. I think the foul will be on Keys.
And that'll keep it in the general area for an inbound. Keys owning up to it. That's her fourth.
It's like, it's on me.
She's like, I know.
She's turning around. Oh, now she's styling it. She was working. That was pretty funny.
That's me. I fouled her.
She turned around and showed off her number and her name like it was a catwalk. Right? Hey, fouls on me. That was pretty funny.
My fault.
Yeah.
Boy, back up to Webb. Cryer doubled. A lot of traffic in her area.
A good double team there by Kansas City.
Good trap in that corner.
Yeah, got her to pick up her dribble and got the turnover.
Lane leading the way. Combs in front. Trying to work in on her. Kicks it out to Keys.
Had a look, but she passed it up.
Had someone coming in late on her. Baker leading the way to the other side. Cryer lays it up, lays it in, and one bucket for her.
I mean, when you got your 4 out there pushing the fast break like that, good things are going to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Baker Cunningham grabbed that rebound, and she was across half making the play before Kansas City knew what happened, could set up their defense. That's pretty impressive right there.
Yeah, one thing these Monarchs never lose is a sense of urgency and a sense of finishing out this game the best they can each time.
No doubt.
Cryer had a pair of buckets, 4 steals in the first half.
Yeah. And looking into the future, you know, we're talking to Coach Wynn and, you know, their MVP from last year, Sparkle Taylor, not with the team right now, but she is expected to join the team later, maybe even as soon as next week.
Yeah, had some WNBA business to take care of. She'll be back in town quite soon here. That's a big score for them coming back.
Yeah, she had a little problem with her hand too, so they didn't want to rush that back. But she was also with the Chicago Sky. Had some preseason action with them. Got a little taste of that WNBA as well.
Yeah, and she'll be back in GWBA action soon enough as they get tied up for the ball on the floor. No jump, it gets tossed out. Lay's not good by Keys. Cryer grabs the miss. Leading it the other way now. Boyd wanted to pull up there. Finds Webb in the corner. 3-point shot's good. That time it'll fall for Webb.
The extra pass leads to an extra point. Very good there by the Monarchs. Good ball movement.
Yeah, and you know Boyd definitely wanted that, but if there's an open look, you got to take it. That's good coaching.
Keys did not pass up that 3, but now it's back the other way.
Webb, chance for 2 straight. Now kicks it back out to Cryer. Got pretty heavy in the paint. Nice left-handed lay from Cryer. Caught her defender as soon as they got set up. Drove right by her.
And that's a big bucket for Cryer because she's, you know, her shot's been off today. She had a chance to shoot the 3. She froze the defender, went to the hole, easy bucket. Now maybe things will start falling for her a little bit easier.
Yeah, when you're already trying to get things set up for you, like mentally, taking that easy bucket, building that confidence up, that's big.
Yeah, no doubt.
Keys back to the charity stripe to shoot a pair.
So the lead now has ballooned to 50 with still 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 2.5 minutes left.
That's the score line. Monarchs doing some hard work here at Mott Community College, that's for sure. Webb, another 3-pointer, up, gonna swirl out.
Well, it's kind of knuckleball. There's no spin on that one. That was an interesting shot. Almost went in, though. Yeah.
Hopkins, gotta get this over half court soon. Boyd playing some tough defense. Not gonna get there.
Yeah, gonna be a Monarchs ball.
Came off a Hopkins can.
What are we gonna have here, 8-second violation?
Oh, gotcha.
I think we had a 8-second violation, not getting it across half.
Yeah, because it wasn't in Monarch possession yet, it looked like, when it was tipped out.
Coach Westbrook is not happy about that call. Wanted a foul there. Thought it was a little too much contact.
Floated in, and Boyd at top of the key. Has some space to work with in the paint. Gathers herself, gets it up and in.
Yeah, the gamble there did not pay off for Keys, and easy bucket for Boyd. She's closing in on 25 right now, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Good handle there from Smith. Kicks it up to Anderson. Airball their last 3, that time front rim. Baker fighting for that loose ball, goes down hard. Monarchs end up with it though, and Webb on the fast break. All alone, up and in, easy does it. And Baker looking to be all right after getting up after that fall. Smith outside now. Combs in front. Finds Hopkins to the left side. Floated over into Keys in the paint. Good ball movement here. ends with a knockdown shot. Looking like they've been looking at the Monarchs playbook after that one, kicking it around, finding the open look and sinking it.
Yeah, one of their best possessions of the game right there. They've had a handful of really good things, and here they come on a fast break.
Really looking like the Monarchs now. I mean, they're zoning in on defense. They're being patient on offense and looking for only good looks at the moment.
Yeah, you're looking for some positives to take away if you're Kansas City, and this run will be one of them.
In that back and forth run we saw earlier, some really efficient, quick-moving offense. Snow, hard hit there from Boyd. Caught the ball, but also a little bit of the body that'll send her to the line. And Boyd's picked up a pair of fouls pretty quick here. You got to watch out for that down the stretch.
Oh, they're going to give her...
Flagrant?
No, I think that's just her fourth foul. So
oh, gotcha.
I didn't think she's a little shocked. I think that she got a foul at all. So, boy,
she caught that ball pretty good, but it looked like there's a little bit of hip check in midair.
Yeah, I think they said that was her fourth foul. We'll have to check the stats here.
I believe she came in with once. I think she had 2 fouls this quarter.
Okay.
And she came into the half with 1, so.
So maybe 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're pretty good at math.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have 2 and you add 1, you get 3.
Absolutely.
All right.
Sinks the next free throw. 87-41. Under a minute to go. Nice steal, heads-up play there. And a bit of a miscue for Cryer. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a move, but couldn't finish it off at the end from Snow. Webb leading the fast break the other way now. Recovers that tip and slows it down a little bit, waiting for her resources to gather.
Webb's had a pretty good shift this time out in the third quarter. She's looking really good right now.
Scoring, facilitating, doing some good work. Baker now out to Cryer in the corner. Rice on her. Got to get a shot off. Up, not going to fall. Resets the clock, but falls into KC hands.
About 10 seconds.
Lane now versus Webb in the corner. Chucks up a shot. Going to swirl out. 3 seconds now. Have a chance to get a pretty good look off.
Oh, she lost it. It slipped right
Slipped
out
of her hands. Had to set it up quick.
She was lined up for a wide open 3 and just let it go, and it slipped right out of her hands. So.
Well, that'll do it for our third quarter action. Fourth quarter coming right up, our last 10, and the Monarchs lead 87-41.
Okay, if you don't know this one, you've been sleeping. Hip Hop Giant.
I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It's not Juicy, is it? Is it Juicy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like me some Biggie.
Little Biggie. I love Biggie.
Back in action here. Randy Scott, Mason Pullman's here. Ready to call this rest of this GWBA action for you. Second edition of KC versus Flint Town, and Baker showing them what's up with Flint Town. Knocks down a nice little midi. You don't see that too much anymore.
No, gave her the stutter step. Popped the jumper right on her. That was nice from Baker Cunningham right there.
I love a little mid-range work, and she gave her just that.
Oh, that was awesome.
Smith has the space to work with. Floats one up and in. That was far floater. Almost had it. Alston now in transition. Pulls up. 3-point shot. Not going to fall. Camp recovers that rebound after Baker lost a nice spin inside, and they're putting the moves on down low.
Love that one, too. That was a really good move by Camp, man. Felt the pressure, spun off it, easy layup all day long.
Yeah, and she's 6'6". She's a big player, but she can move so fluid in the post. Anderson caught a hand from Cam, but it doesn't stop her from laying one in off the glass.
Yeah, that was Anderson. Yeah, the PA announcer called her Keys. She put her hands up like, wait, wrong person. Another good move, though, there by Anderson.
Can't posting up. Chucks one off the glass, not going to go. Had a lot of traffic to deal with down there. And Caesar, the one falling out of bounds, diving for that one. Gonna go Monarchs ball on the baseline. Alston with it. Mazik out to Kelly. Mazik open in the corner, shrugs a little. Can't knock down the shot though.
Gave it a little Steph Curry action on that one, a little shrug.
Also now Mazik in the corner again, decides to float it in this time. Good patience there. Baker now on the baseline. Saw her knock down a mid-range just a moment ago. Can't knock down that one. And they get tied up for the ball.
Yeah,
looks like Snow and Mazik that time.
Yeah, a little contact here. Looked like she caught a little elbow, a little bit of an elbow to her face. They're gonna
yeah, she's trying to whip it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, elbow caught a little bit of the cranium.
Yeah, and Snow and Mazik have been getting after it all day against each other. So, and they've seen each other 2 days in a row now. You know how hard that's to do, right?
Absolutely.
You know, because you just get sick of somebody after a while.
Snow wins the tip. Smith leading the charge. Takes it all up by herself and knocks it down. No trouble. Under 8 minutes to go now. Mazik taking it up. We're going to get right back at him. Behind the back dribble. Over to Alston in the corner. That good scoring duel we've seen here. Alston can't knock it down that time, though. And Baker trying to hustle after that one. Good effort. But Lane, good way to use her body, make it hard for her to chase after that.
So it looks like the Monarchs are going to be cruising in here for another triple-digit, you know, performance here today.
Only 9 off now. Could be 7 after this fast break.
7. Oh.
Kelly can't secure that wild pass. Mazik back with it. Catches a foul.
There they are again. There they are again. Mixing it up.
And
giving it too little, but they ain't hearing it. They're not hearing it.
Smith was going to dap her up, and Mazik calling her too small after that one.
Yeah, like I said, you've been competing against somebody for 2 days straight. Yeah, you're gonna get a little tired of it.
Yeah,
you know?
and you got a game's worth and some built-up tension.
Yeah, I mean, you've been with me for 3.5 quarters. You're probably ready to get rid of me at this point.
Oh, you know it.
See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It just happens. You
Can't wait to leave this gym. Jeez.
I've been known to chase a partner off, so you know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
But yeah, imagine that out on the floor. You know, you've been bumping up against somebody for 2 straight nights. You're gonna get a little frustrated.
Yeah, they're good, doing decent at keeping their emotions under and just playing the game. Yeah, beautiful post defense. Tips that one out, absolutely controlling that post. Alston now over to Mazik, back to Alston. Drag that defender over to Mazik. Smart pass there, and left Alston wide open in the corner to knock down a 3.
Yeah, you can bet there's going to be somebody wide open in the coffin corner for Flint every time.
Absolutely, the way they're moving that ball around and pretty much manipulating the defense's movement at will.
Yeah, and the size of Flint it just makes you have to collapse that defense. And if you don't collapse it, you're going to pay. And if you do collapse it, you're going to pay.
Yeah, you just don't have enough big bodies in the paint to really defend all those layups, but you don't have the resources outside to just keep dumping them in the paint.
Yeah, for Coach Wynn, this has to be a dream right now. I mean, you got a good mix of inside and outside play, good perimeter play, good inside play, great defense. The defense has been just on another planet this weekend.
Arguably the most well-rounded squad here in the GWBA.
No doubt, no doubt.
In the corner now, Kelly. A lot of traffic over there. Switches it up. Alston wanted that shot, but not open enough. Baker up to Mazik. Had someone coming in late. Can't knock it down. Cam grabs the miss. Bodies are way in there. Can't knock down the putback, but she'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and the Kansas City defense is doing the best they can. They got 3 people in the paint trying their best to control Camp and Baker as they come in for those rebounds, but it's just too much. It's just too much.
Yeah, I mean, she's 6'6". It'd be hard for anyone to defend that.
Yes.
In this league.
She misses the first one of 2.
Yeah, swirled out. Still 5 off of 100 here. Second one rims out too. That's all you can really do to stop her is foul her and hope she misses the line. Rice versus Alston. She makes it pass. Looking for help. Mazik diving in there in an effort to tip up the pass. Couldn't quite get there.
Rice is really heavy, I've noticed, on the right-hand dribble. She goes, seems to go right every time. I think that's something, tendency they can take advantage of coming up.
Absolutely, try and just cut that off her entirely. Hopkins now finds Rice, takes it right again, lays it up, rims out into the hands of Camp. Kelly now in the break. Mazik lays it up, lays it in. Easy does it. Now Anderson at half. Rice taking it to the right of Alston. Alston gets tripped up. Looks to be all right.
Yeah, they just got tangled up a little bit there.
Callaway now tied up.
Oh, you're going to have a foul on that one, not a tie-up.
Looked like they both had their hands on the ball. That was a close one.
Yeah, it was real close. Could have went either way there. The ref went with the foul on that one. That's only the second team foul for Flint this quarter.
Very disciplined play we're seeing from them. It helps when they have that size. They don't have to foul as much to stop them going in.
Right.
Stays Kansas City ball after got a little bobbled on that sideline. Keys over to Rice. Rice inside to Anderson. Try to find Callaway, but that reach from Camp just got the best of her. Kelly now outside. Decides to shoot. Can't knock it down. Good hustle from Mazik, though, coming in at the last second and gathering it up, knocking it down.
So we're going to have some changes here to end out the game here for Flint. They're going to put that second line in and see if they can make a little run and push it a little bit further.
Top of the key there. Can't knock down the shot. That was Callaway. Hopkins trying to get a second chance effort going, and she catches a arm on the way up. She'll head to the line. 4:51 to go here in this contest. Looking pretty similar to yesterday's scoreline.
All right, we're going to take our media timeout here, and we'll be back to finish up this game, but it's the red-hot Monarchs leading 99-45 with 4:51 left.
This might be your last opportunity to purchase the 50/50 raffle ticket. They are on sale for $1. We will be doing the drawing here shortly, and somebody will be going home with their money or something.
The championship Monarchs are looking like they're
playing like champions.
They're playing like champions. There's no other way to say it, right? Speaking of that, we are in the home of the Mont Bears, and they won a few championships themselves. The junior college national champs in 03, 07, 08, and 2012. Coach Schmidt's got this gym named after him, and right now, though, today is the home of the Monarchs.
Absolutely. Both very storied programs, to be fair. Monarchs got 5 championships. Bears got 4.
That's a lot.
It's a pretty hefty amount, especially considering how long the GWBA has been around.
Oh, no.
Anderson, right wing, kicks it over to the opposite one. Snow outside. Drives in, loses it on the way. Cryer again, sticking that hand at the last second. Always hungry for a steal or more. Keeps it on that side for KC inbound. One off now from triple digits for the Monarchs. Quick shot, Callaway can't make it. They grab the miss though, second chance points good from Stevie Anderson.
Yeah, good play by Anderson there. Stuck with the play, got the rebound, easy putback.
Combs now right side. Switches it up over to Asia Boyd yet again.
And Asia's telling us the ball's slippery. Well, whatever it is, it worked for her on that shot.
Absolutely.
It has been working for her all game. She's closing in on 30 now.
Yeah, she came off the bench and had 21 in the first half alone. Rice now lays it up and in.
I'm telling you, take away that right from Rice, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, ever since you said that, I've paid attention to it, and every time she's cutting across that right sideline, goes along the baseline.
Oh.
Webb in the corner, gotta knock that down, swirls out, unlucky. Camp grabs the miss. A lot of bodies down there, tries to lay it back up. Not gonna go. Full court press. Monarchs aren't going anywhere. They gotta get it over half court soon though. In the nick of time. Rice now. Combs up in her grill.
Oh,
hard
big
screen.
pick. Gonna have an offensive foul on that one.
Yeah.
That was a little too much there.
It blindsided her a good amount, to be fair.
Yeah,
Turned right into it.
That was right in front of the ref too. You can't get away with that
Yeah.
one. Snow knows it. She knows it. She tried to fight it at first, but she knows. Yeah, that was more like a football block. Might have to sign her up for the Chiefs.
Not too far from her. Shots up.
Yeah, they got two new tackles this year. Maybe they need a guard, right? I mean, come on. Creed Humphrey can't do it all by himself. Creed Humphrey drop. I had to drop a little Chiefs on you.
Too bad the Lions are going to beat them in the opener.
Yeah, that's not happening. By the way, you know I got tickets, right?
Yeah, I know you got
tickets. Making the road trip.
I know I don't.
No, Chiefs will beat them by 20.
We'll see about that.
You know how slow. All right, we're not going to get into this.
We got basketball. It's basketball season.
Oh, here it
Monarchs
goes.
with it, a break. Combs up with a left-handed lay.
Yeah, Combs knows a little something about basketball season. Good layup right there. Sorry about that. Wow, I'm in the Mott mode right now. But the Monarchs cross the century mark again, 104-49. Still 3 minutes left to go in the game.
And yeah, they've outdone themselves from yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Nice behind the back. Oh, bit too sharp on that one.
Yeah, she wanted the highlight reel on that one, but
I respect it.
Yeah, a little too much.
Honestly, it wasn't a bad look either.
No, it was the right pass, but maybe too stylistic. Yeah. You could have got it to her a little bit faster, but or a little bit better. But you gotta have a little style, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have a little style,
a little
right?
swagger.
A little swagger, a little style to go, right?
Behind the back move there from Keys. Gets doubled up though. Webb on the break now. She's got a lane chasing in on her. Floats it up, not gonna fall. Boyd trying to clean it up. Not gonna go there. Loses it on the way down. Leaves us at 2:32 to go. Coming up the left side now. Keys with Combs in front. Dumps it off the lane, driving baseline. Gets stopped up by Combs. Callaway driving in that same spot. Lays it up, gonna bounce out. Camp grabs the rebound. Boyd chasing after 30. I believe she already has the highest scoring performance of any Monarch this season so far. Webb goes heavy on the baseline. Tries to dump it off to Camp down low. Catches Caesar in the midst of it.
Can we just go back to this Chiefs-Lions game again? Can we just do this?
No, we don't need to.
Can we just do this?
We don't need to.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, Chiefs win by 20. Lions don't have a prayer.
We'll see. We'll let them do the talking. They're playing. Boyd drives in, catches a hand as the shot clock expires. Looks like she's going to go to the line for that.
We got a foul before the shot? Okay. Okay. It's going to be a blocking foul. And that'll be on, is that on Boyd? Oh, Combs. Sorry, it's on Combs.
Looks like they're setting up to shoot free throws. So they call her in the shooting act.
Okay, I thought it was going the other way. All right.
Yeah, a couple things happened.
Okay,
she was starting the run up for her layup. Shot clock expired, and she got fouled all at the same time. Had to dissect that one a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Called it a shooting foul. Made her first. She's shooting the second right now.
And that was on Terrell Sean Smith.
Looked like it,
yes. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Second one's up. Going to swirl out on her that time. Dodged the body there, and now Keys coming up over to Caesar. Shots up. Bounces around, gonna bounce out.
It was a rare fast break opportunity for Kansas City.
Keys gets stopped up by Camp.
And that's gonna be a Flint ball.
If you want to catch a little bit of a recap on this game, you can check out the Flint Monarchs social media not too far after. Have some stats for you there. Shout out to the DTV crew again for putting this one on for you. Got Ryan Riopel directing, pushing buttons. I don't know what many of them do, but.
Yeah, they do some stuff. Yeah, the stuff you see, that's what they do.
Then you got Randy W. Scott III. You got Trevor Cherney on cam. You got Seth Palmentier on cam.
A big shout out to the whole staff here, the
Absolutely.
Monarch staff, Coach Wynn and Coach France, and of course Jones McKenney, the Flint legend on the bench. You can't go wrong when you got her out there.
Everyone loves the game here. You can feel it. Everyone's here for the love of basketball.
Yes.
Smith almost loses it there. Manages to recover. 3 in the face of Webb, gonna bounce out. Callaway, good board. Floats up a second chance, not gonna fall either. Under a minute to go. Monarchs call a timeout. We'll step away for our last short break. 105-51, Monarchs up.
The winning ticket number is 0, 8, 6, 4, 4, 0. 0, 8, 6, 4, 4, 0 is today's winner. Got somebody? 0, 8, 6. 4, 4, 0. All right. We got our winner today. Congratulations to our big winner today.
The 50-50 winner is in the books.
Absolutely.
So you know the game's almost a wrap when they pick the 50-50 winner. All right, Monarchs 105, Kansas City crossover, making the trip down here for a 2-game set. They're going to come up short, but they learned a little bit something, and they're going to be able to take these lessons back and try to improve as they move through the season and maybe build on that team for future years.
Absolutely. A lot to come for them still. You can see the heart that they got in this squad. Lane to inbound for the crossover. Gives Smith something to chase after. Tips it off of Combs. Interesting set of play there. Caesar in the corner.
Gotta let it
pulls
fly.
up.
Got it.
Nice.
Got it.
Cashes in from 3-point land.
Oh.
Clock stops at 34 flat.
Gonna get Cryer for a foul there.
Came in a little bit late.
Yeah, she was looking for that steal, easy bucket again.
She always is.
Yeah. You just have to identify her immediately when she's in the game, right? When you're inbounding the ball, you got to see where she's at because she's going to be flying towards you in a matter of blink of the eye. She's going to be right on you.
And if she's your matchup, you better say your prayers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not trying to dribble up on her.
Combs up now. One more possession before the shot clock's out of here.
I'm not even sure they're going to shoot it. No, it looks like they're going to. Here comes Cryer.
Monarchs love to finish their games out.
Yeah, you got to go all the way, right? You're out here, you might as well play, right?
Still have it. They can dribble this one out if they please.
Yeah, I think they will.
They'll probably throw something up right at the end.
Nah, this is over here.
Dribble it out. 105-54, the final score here. Monarchs sweep the weekend. 3-0 to start the season. They'll be back here next weekend, won't they?
Yes, they will. We got the St. Louis Surge coming in, and that's going to be a battle.
Absolutely.
St. Louis and Flint, some gritty cities are going to get after it. It's going to be a fun game.
We'll see you then. Until the meantime, from all our crew, I'm Mason Palmentier signing off.